Hi folks, Job Lot Comics here, a little bonus upload for tonight, just because there's nothing else to do. Let's have a look at Marvel Team Up. It's another issue, 86, so we've just came off of a sort of multi-part story by Claremont, and it had a whole host of different characters in it, and then here we are again, Fear from a Far-Flung Future, with Spider-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy, except who are these goofballs? I don't recognise any of these people. Well, that's because it's the original Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah, and it's not the kind of new Guardians of the Galaxy with James Gunn at the helm. That's what the Guardians used to look like, but you'll notice here Chris Claremont's still doing the writing, so he's used to doing team books, and Bob McLeod's a guest artist on this, probably giving Buscema a sort of day off. And it's a great splash page for Spidey, yeah. It's called the Story of the Year for some reason. Why is this the Story of the Year? What year is it? 1979, I think you'll find. So we're just heading out the Bronze Age at this point here. But you can see that there's still an element of great quality in Marvel Team Up at this point here. Yeah, the art's really, really nice. We've got great stories, we've got lots of content in here. Ain't like a modern book where you know, the first 5 pages would have been taken up by like the first 2 panels in this thing here. So there is, of course, it's expositional heavy because it's Chris Claremont, but you can see that there ain't no Guardian of the Galaxy that I remember. But actually, you know, I think if you look at those films, you do see sort of some callbacks to these characters, yeah. Even though they were completely, everything was changed, and we ain't got no Rocket Raccoon here or Drax the Destroyer at this point, but you know, it is the original Guardians of the Galaxy. It's probably quite confusing for people that are used to seeing those characters. You know, where is Groot? Well, Groot at this point is nowhere. He was a kind of throwaway character from an old horror comic, if I remember, and then he was in Hulk or something. Oh, I don't know. You guys look that up. If you're into your continuity and your lore, it'll probably appeal to you. Me, I just want to read a good comic and look at some good art. Poor Spidey here getting a swift kick. Oh, oof. There we go. And with more exposition as we find out what exactly is going on in this storyline. Meanwhile, there's the letters page, web thingers. Oh, and the excitement never stops because Marvel Stranger's heroes have never been wilder. You can't afford to miss X-Men. And if only we had listened and bought all those issues and then kept them. Especially that first appearance of the new X-Men by Chris Claremont. Or was it Chris Claremont? It was Len Wein. Was it Len Wein and Dave Cockrum? You know, people always forget that. Anyway, back to this issue. Yeah, we get some great artwork going on here. There we go. It's a terrible pose. Here we go, and as was wont for this run, often it would be one and done. When they would come out of a longer arc, they would just do a single issue, yeah. There we go. Always liked when Spidey did that. And you know, there goes my $1 million story. Are you Jimmy Olsen? Have you invaded this Marvel book? No wonder Spidey swept you up, you upstart. So anyway, there you go. There's Marvel Team Up issue number 86. Isn't it great? I just love these issues. Super cheap. Go on eBay. I bet you'll get some of these for like $1 if you tried, yeah. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed looking at that. Just a wee bonus one for you tonight. No real relevance. Just in case anybody does watch these notifications and thinks, hey, it's Job Lot Comics, I'm going to watch that. So this one's for you, buddy. And I'll see you all in the next one. Subscribe.